Hello, Mary Gemmel, and welcome to the second show of this week's doubleheader. Monday, we had Kevin McKay on, and now it's time to welcome our first volleyball player to the show, Grace Butler. So, without further ado, let's get the opening credits going, and let's get this show started. All right, so let's get started. So first off, Grace, welcome to the show, and thank you for being our the show's first ever volleyball player on our show. To start off, Grace, where'd you go to high school, and what did you play other sports besides volleyball in high school?
I went to Carmel Catholic. It's I'm from Illinois, so probably haven't heard of it, but and I played basketball until junior year.
So volleyball and basketball. Okay. So in high school, Grace, you won 4 regional championships from 2013 to 16, and were recognized multiple times for your as being part of the Rolling Thunder AAU team. Take us through your time a part of that team.
That team was like one of my favorite teams I ever got to be a part of for sure. It was awesome. It was cool. Like my whole team was already committed to schools too, so everyone was like pretty solid. It was pretty fun, yeah.
So when you were a junior, you set a single season record for assists with 860, 880, 687. Then your senior season, you broke your own record, recording 727. When you recorded your 688th, were you recognized right away, or did you know right away that you broke your own record, or did you have to like take some time to figure out that you actually broke it, or like coaches tell you, hey, you broke your own record?
I think I was, yeah, no, I was recognized during my game. They like gave me something, but yeah.
That's a fantastic achievement, because it's pretty rare to it's awesome to break someone else's record, but to break your own right before a season before, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after your breaking and setting your own records in high school, besides Central Michigan, were you recruited by any other schools, and did you visit those schools?
Yes, I was recruited by kind of a few. I visited Northwestern, Drake, um, Buffalo, Toledo, and um, I think that's it.
So what ultimately made you choose Central Michigan as, not only for your education but to play volleyball here?
Well, I saw that they had a really good, I'm a journalism major, so I saw they had a pretty solid program here. And I just like really love the campus. I don't know. I think it's like the perfect size for me. And the team's cool. Like when I went on my visit, they were super cool.
It's that, the campus is obviously different than all the other schools that you visited, probably in the MAC, like Buffalo and Toledo.
Hmm.
So what were your overall, like, first initial thoughts of the campus and McGurk Arena that you would be playing in for 4 years when you first arrived?
I definitely was drawn to McGurk. Like, I love big arenas, and I mean, it's not huge, but it's pretty decent size. I think it's good for volleyball. So yeah, I liked it a lot when I first saw it.
It's a great arena for volleyball. It's a great arena, especially in the Mid American Conference alone.
Hmm.
It's a great arena for basketball and volleyball. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll have both seasons this year. So in your freshman year, to start off, you guys would play in multiple invitationals, because non-conference play for volleyball is different compared to sports like football and basketball, where they have chunks of non-conference play. So
Hmm.
can you talk about first how traveling for volleyball works in college and playing in these invitationals?
Um, like how we get there and stuff.
Just like, how do these invitationals work? Because sometimes you guys could play up to 2 games in a day, and that could be pretty exhausting. So
Yeah.
take us like through a typical, like, a two game day, and how, like, how does the team operate?
Yeah. We usually play 2 games the first day and then 1 game the second day, just to like determine who wins the tournament or whatever. But
So so you guys would play an early game in the like in the morning? Would you guys play in the morning, or would you guys play like in the little bit in the afternoon and have a night game? Like how does that work?
usually the first game's at like 1 and then the other one is at 5.
Okay, so you guys have played in numerous ones. Is like you said, one invitational your freshman year. You guys played Michigan State and Notre Dame down in Notre Dame. Particularly, describe what was the atmosphere like playing Notre Dame in Notre Dame, because that's a pretty
Yeah.
that's a pretty big environment to be playing in.
That was probably one of like the coolest things that I've done so far. I mean, anytime we get to play like a big school like that, it's just like super cool. Like even if we win or not, but
Yeah,
yeah,
because
it's cool.
you guys also played Michigan State too, and that's another huge that's a Big Ten school, and that's another big school to play.
Mhm.
And you guys also played Army in that in an invitational before that, so that's got to be pretty cool as well to play
Mhm.
a military team. So and so also you guys could so you guys could play 2 games in a day, which could be pretty exhausting. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean they kind of space it out so you get time to rest a little bit, but yeah, you're definitely tired by the end of the day.
So 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 now Grace, we do this with every single one of our guests that we've had on this show. It's called Rapid Fire 7, just 7 questions to get to know you a little bit better. So
Okay.
I'll start off. What is your favorite place to eat in Mount Pleasant?
Hoonen House.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, Cabin's one of my favorite places.
Oh, I love the cabin too.
Bennigan's is another one of my favorites as well. So besides your hometown Bulls and Derrick Rose, do you have a second favorite NBA team or a second favorite player in the NBA?
Yeah, I honestly
Currently.
like, I mean, right now I like the Pistons because Blake
Well,
Griffin.
because Derrick Rose is in
And
town.
I know I like Blake Griffin too though. So,
Like Griffin, yeah, because from his time, it was a pretty shocking trade when they did it at the time when they traded for him from Los Angeles, and now
mhm.
he's here in Detroit. Who
Yeah,
knows how long it's going to last?
I know he probably hates it.
And I'm
But
hoping Derrick Rose stays around for a little bit as well,
yeah, we'll see.
because it's interesting on how things have been going in the bubble right now in Orlando, to say the least.
I know.
It's been pretty entertaining, though.
Yeah. Oh
It's been pretty entertaining, even though the Pistons and unfortunately your Bulls weren't invited to go in.
yeah. Yeah, no, the Bulls sucked.
So hey, it's all right. My Spurs are barely hanging in there right now. So,
Oh, I like the Spurs too. They're cool.
yeah, but my Magic are doing okay as well. So,
Not
but
bad.
so, what is your favorite all-time TV show?
Um, damn. Game of Thrones probably.
Okay, yeah, that's a good show.
Mhm.
Favorite place to vacation?
Ireland. I've been there once, but it was pretty cool.
Really? So
Yeah.
tell us about that experience. Were you there for school or just a vacation or?
My cousins live there, so we were just like visiting them.
Okay.
But yeah,
Uh,
it was fun.
so what is your favorite city to visit to this point when traveling on the road in college for volleyball?
Well, obviously I like when we play in Chicago. It's always fun. But hmm, going to Nebraska was cool.
Okay, yeah. So 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, which decade do you love the most and why?
Probably 90s.
More 90s? Okay.
Yeah.
Just because of the music, sports back then, probably all of it in between, right?
Music, sports, Bulls. Yeah.
Bulls, obviously, Last Dance, which that
Yeah.
was a fantastic documentary,
Oh yeah. It was
even
so
though they trashed the Pistons horribly in that.
yeah.
I was not too fond of that. So, but overall, it was a fantastic series. And
Yeah.
so finally, out of this segment, Grace, what are your top 5 things on your bucket list that you hopefully want to do one day?
Well, I would like to win the MAC first
It's
off and get
doable.
a ring. Um, get a job for the Chicago Bulls. That's what I want to do. But I mean, we'll we'll see. My cousin works for them, so
Okay.
could be a thing. Get rich, travel a lot.
Everyone's goal, right?
Yeah, and meet Derek Rose.
That's doable. I mean, he still has a couple of years left,
I know. I
like
need to meet
32
him.
or 32, something like that. So yeah, it'll be hope maybe the Pistons resign him. Maybe he'll go back to Chicago
I hope
or
he does, but
or
we'll
or
see.
drift off somewhere else wherever his services are needed because he's still a good player. He's still a top ranked
Oh yeah.
player in the league. So going into your sophomore season after going 15-14 your first year, fortunately that season would be even worse the next year going 7-21. So we're gonna skip that season.
That was a bad season.
And so your most recent season, your junior season, you guys started off 5-0 and had a 12-game winning streak in the middle of that year. What was the offseason like to take a team that had a 12-game losing streak the year before to a 12-game win streak the next year?
I think we just changed our mindset like completely. And I mean, we were going into the season as underdogs, so we were just like, whatever, let's just do what we can, see what we can do. And I don't know, we practiced a ton like before preseason, like as a team, which I thought was like really cool. Like without our coaches, I mean. But yeah.
So what part of your game do you like the most? Because you are a setter in volleyball. What part of your game do you like the most? The ability to score, kill, or assisting and setting up your teammates?
Definitely assists, probably.
You like assisting more than scoring. That's
I mean,
definitely
I like scoring, but
of
I don't know.
course.
It feels good when someone gets like a huge kill off a
It,
set.
it, it's kind of like a Derrick Rose thing. Derrick Rose, a point guard, sometimes he has more assists than points. So
Exactly.
you two have some things in common as well.
Yeah.
So in 3 times in your junior season, you won Max Setter of the Week awards. Tell us what goes into winning such an award because those are such accomplishments.
Honestly, I mean, I didn't really think about it. I just try to get as many assists as possible for like the team, and then I don't know. You find about the award in the week, and you're just like, oh, cool.
Cool. It's just the only award that you guys probably want at this point is a MAC championship at this point.
Yeah.
So now and going into the postseason last season, you guys will go on the Bowling Green. But what has the team right now been doing in terms of position and rebuilding for a quest for a MAC title?
Well, not much right now, cause
Yeah, things are kind of in a
yeah.
standstill right now.
But I mean, we still play every day. Like we just got done with grass practice, so we just play outside right now. But we get workouts sent to us every day and stuff. So
Okay. So with COVID going on and everything, your schedule to start the season has obviously been pushed back in 2020. First of all, what is the overall plan do you know of to specifically get you guys back on the court for volleyball?
well, tomorrow we technically start our preseason, which is all going to be outside in the grass. And then I don't know, our first game is September 3rd apparently, but as I told you before, our coach is going to give us some more info tonight and tomorrow morning. They're just like waiting to see what the MAC does.
So they're waiting to see what the conference overall does because, other conferences and other sports have been making their moves. Like the
Mhm.
Big Ten released all their team schedules for football today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Conference only. SEC went to conference only.
Hmm.
So, and Central's football team even went to conference only.
Yeah,
So we're not going to Northwestern or Nebraska this year to play them in football in the first couple weeks of the year. So it'll
yeah,
be interesting to see if you guys will be playing, just all MAC teams this year, just
yeah,
like a round robin of every MAC team. Just you guys going
probably.
there, you guys, hosting them as well. And so, what would like I said, the schedule will be like all MAC teams with COVID going around. Like, do you know if you guys will have any non-conference opponents at all at this point, or is it just like we just have to wait and see what the MAC tells our coach, and we'll just go from there?
My coach said if we were gonna do any non-conference, that it would probably have to be in the state of Michigan. But yeah, we're just waiting to see what everyone else does, basically.
So basically, the only non-conference teams that you guys would be playing would be Michigan and Michigan State, and for non-conference because Eastern and Western are in the MAC, specifically in your division in the MAC.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that would be interesting to see have like a Michigan Invitational or something like
Yeah,
that. Have five of the Michigan teams going. That would be pretty interesting to watch. And
yeah, we were supposed to do that in the spring actually, and it got shut
oh,
down.
really? Yeah, well, because everything's been so out of whack these past few months. And finally, Grace, after like you said, you plan on going to hopefully work for the Chicago Bulls, as a journalist. But do you plan on, if the opportunity is available, do you plan on playing volleyball professionally after your time, if that's a possibility?
I want to like really bad, but I got shoulder surgery and kind of messed my arm up, so I don't think I can
I,
play
I hear that.
anymore.
No, I hear that. I hear that. I've ripped my shoulder twice in high school.
Yeah,
It,
sucks.
oh yeah, it definitely is it definitely is a deflator. But
Hmm.
so besides the Bulls, do you watch are you a Bears fan? Are you a White Sox, Cubs fan? You're just all Chicago.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been watching the
Oh,
Cubs, so they're doing
so
pretty good.
you must have been felt pretty good when they won that World Series about 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. That was like one of the best things ever.
So I don't think honest, I keep, not coming from a Lions fan. This is obviously not really strong, but I don't think either of us are going to be looking for a Super Bowl title anytime soon.
Oh, no chance. Yeah.
I think Green Bay and
Terrible.
Minnesota have control of us right now. Um,
It's tough.
the Tigers we're doing okay. Depending on if we're playing or not, because we're supposed to play Cincinnati and St. Louis the past couple days, but both teams have tested positive. Um,
Yikes.
Red Wings, no hope, no hope. But your Blackhawks are in it
Hmm.
in the NHL's bubble right now. They're a
Yeah.
12 seed. They're playing tonight against Edmonton, so that would be an interesting game to watch.
Yeah.
Uh, Always been a Blackhawks fan myself too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Who's your favorite player
of all time or currently,
all time?
Bob Probert.
Hmm.
Bob Probert or Dino Ciccarelli.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm old school,
Yeah, I see that.
but I like Patrick Kane. I like
Oh,
John Mateos. Oh yeah, I like those
yeah.
guys.
Hmm.
So, but no, it's tough being either a Chicago or Detroit sports fan. That's why we have other teams that we jump on.
I know. Yeah. It's
Why do you think I'm a Spurs? Why do you think I'm a Spurs fan? That's why I jump on them. So,
yeah.
but but so but Grace, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for coming on
Perfect.
today.
Thanks for having me.
And hopefully we'll get to meet when school starts up and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and hopefully volleyball will be somewhat in a semi-normal. Hopefully,
Yeah. I hope
hopefully by
so.
then, we never know, but we're hoping. So,
Yeah.
but no, thank you for coming on, and good luck with everything for volleyball. Hopefully, all of us Chips will see you on the court pretty soon,
Yeah.
and stuff like
Fingers
that.
crossed.
And good luck with your Cubs and or White Sox. That's
Thanks. Good luck with the Tigers.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grace.
Yep. All right. I'll see ya.
Yeah. And what a way to conclude the double feature this week. Kevin McKay and Grace Butler. Grace obviously with shorter answers and stuff like that, but that's okay. We got through it pretty quick. But please make sure you join us on August 12th as the 15th president of Central Michigan University, Mr. Bob Davies, will be joining us. This is going to be a big interview regarding if you're a Central student or not, or in college, on how colleges are going to be working through COVID and stuff like that. And specifically, if you're a Chippewa, tune in because we're going to have questions regarding Central and their policies and stuff like that. So thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this channel. as well as please visit our website as well. It should be done by the end of the week, hopefully updated with all the guests that we've had on recently. So, and until the season finale of season 5 next week, we'll be back next week. And as always, keep it fresh.